Hey everyone, I'm Naomi, and in this video, we're going to answer one question. Are you in the rank you deserve to be in? Because I now believe, because of this game, that I'm deserving of a rank much higher than the rank I've been placed in. I'm going to get into why that is in a bit. Now, we're going to talk sink or swim in terms of Overwatch. We're going to talk about the nitty gritty. We're going to go into everything and talk about why I won this game, because everything that went on here was beautiful. Alright.
I think I know you from somewhere.
Yeah, we played on,
last game.
I think it was Route 66.
I mean,
was the last
disappointed.
game.
You know a guy by the name of Moonlight or Studio or Star or Galaxy?
Moonlight, wait.
Moonlight, Star, Galaxy.
Yeah, I played with them. What do you...
Was they all my friends before though? Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, so
Alright.
going into this game, I want you to focus on my defense matrix, because you're gonna see me very scarcely using it. I'm very conservative of that defense matrix, and you're gonna see that it's a benefit to me as the match goes on, because it allows for situations like this to happen, where because of me defense matrixing, we get the Arisa.
Oh shit.
We get that Junkrat, we get the turret, and we can start to push
You
forward.
guys saw nothing, right?
Leaning back into that Moira to get health, that's very important. Making sure I don't go under half with my defense matrix, all at the same time. I'm thinking of a lot of different things here, all at once. Explosive little molten core from Torbjorn, that's very cute, but it doesn't kill me. I go for some suppressive fire. I'm trying to get my mech back. It's okay to poke in this situation.
You wanna get a hit scan for the
But, as you're about to see, I'm too aggressive, and I pay the price. However, there is a
No,
however.
I think I'm pretty close behind.
You're about to see that this specific death allows me to wait for it, group up with my team. I get signaled for the group up, so I group up with my team, and we go in together.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, push.
I go behind that corner, I get my defense matrix back, I'm going in with my team, I'm pushing with that line, we're pressuring them as hard as we can, soldiers pressuring them, they're going for that turret, they take the turret out, we've still got that Pharah to deal with, they deal with the Pharah, and I survived that engagement because I had my mech. I am without mech though.
Oh, she's at the top.
You're about to see that I call out a Mercy.
Battle Matthew?
Mercy's up for, okay, cool.
And when you look at that, our Zen gets a headshot. I say good work,
Oh, you're lucky.
and we continue pushing the point.
Shit.
Totally planned, totally planned.
I'm doing my best to, you know, try and get
No, the tank's low.
random shots off on the enemy. Doesn't always work in my favor, but I'm not spotted, so I keep doing that suppressive fire. A lot of teammates give me shit for that, but
Okay, they don't have a
suppressive fire is definitely a thing, okay? It's a thing in Overwatch, and if it's not a thing,
Oh no.
I'm telling you it's a thing, okay? Because
I should have got through.
it allows me to get my mech back. I get my mech back. I have ultimate now. Zaya's bubble just misses
Oh
it.
no, her bubble just broke.
Our team with a really strong push. See, they've got a Rhine up front. Their Rhine charges. He's over aggressive, and I take advantage of it. Catch that fire strike because I've got the defense matrix to deal with it. Because I'm being conservative, and I'm still alive to deal with this Genji.
I have my ult.
Note that I could have died to that engagement with the Rhine, but I didn't because he didn't get me with that charge. He missed me. He goes for another charge. He's back in the fight against us, and he dies because he's over aggressive. Our team continuously applying pressure, just the right amount to have the upper hand over the enemy. I see that there's a Roadhog in there. He's super low, but I don't go for the kill because I don't know if I can get it. So I chuck the rockets in to see if I can get some damage off from afar, and he dies. But he's not going forever. I got another tank to worry about. There's a Winston jumping around everywhere. I gotta be wary of him. I'm focusing on their healer, trying to get their healer out. But their healer's gonna be the least of my problems in a moment,
I think I can see now.
as you're about to see.
Maybe.
I see the jump rat. I don't go for him. I was going to throw the ult, but I threw it a bit too high. Trajectory is a really important thing. Not the best example of how to use an ult, but it saves me my mech, and that's all that matters. Now, I nearly could have lost this engagement, but in the last split second, I play this Roadhog like a boss.
No, Winston! No! Winston!
Escape, and
No!
Roadhog dies.
Next round, can we have a Lucio?
Adios,
Freaking Houdini D.Va over here.
Genji, Genji, Genji.
Calling out the Genji.
Genji, Genji, Genji.
Genji, a big problem for D.Vas, in particular at lower ranks. Not even a problem here. He doesn't pressure me. This is one thing that you just don't see at high levels of play. You just don't see the Genji go for a D.Va because he knows that there's other things he's going to occupy himself with.
I need a regroup.
No, I got killed by turrets, I believe, there. But this death is going to allow me to do what I did earlier. You know it, people. I'm going back to group up with my team.
It's Genji.
We're spread out a bit. We're gaining a bit of advantage, and I decide to go for a flank with my Reaper. Now this is where I highlight something really interesting I want to talk to you about, and that is the D.Va Reaper synergy. It's not the best example of it, but the idea of this is that I defense matrix so he's not taking any damage, and he's got that 50 health regen
Oh, you just took
to
my
get health back while I'm protecting him with defense matrix. Now, of course, I sacrifice myself in the process to that Roadhog, but it doesn't matter because we're on overtime, and I'm coming in just at the right moment to help the team out. Pressure that Genji. Winston C9s, and that's round 1 of the game that got me
We're gonna need a Lucio and a Bash.
into gold. Now this next round, now that I've sort of covered the bases of Defense Matrix, I want to talk about my rank, okay? So, my main account said that I was in
Bastion.
bronze.
Bastion.
It insisted that I was in bronze. If I was really in bronze, though,
We need like
how would I be able to compete at this
Oh my
level,
god.
Jeff Kaplan?
Imagine being a platformer and not
How would I be able to compete at this level with
Wait, can we have a
players
talk? Wait, can we have a talk?
and do well? You know, I'm
Depressed turtles.
by no means being carried.
Wanted to.
It's a match like this that really shows that something is wrong with the Overwatch system, because clearly there are people that are deserving of their rank or of a higher rank, and clearly there are people who aren't.
Do you want to hold down there or up here?
I'll leave it up to you to decide who those people are. While I'm here, I'm gonna ask it, you know, for the people watching this, have you had games like this? Have you had games where you significantly outplay a team that should have done better than you?
They're cooking it really, really fast.
Have you had games that prove you deserve the rank that you're not currently in? I would love to know, because I'm sure I'm not the only one who's experienced it. You know, usually when I go into games too, we don't get this level of conversation. Everyone's quiet. It's like maybe one or two people in chat. No, everyone was in chat this game. Applying damage to that Orisa, it's a headshot. And I'm sticking with my team. Enough Defense Matrix to catch that fire strike.
Okay.
I catch that fire strike. I go a little bit lower than I should do on my Defense Matrix. I try and pull back. The Ryan goes for an over-aggressive flank, and he gets punished outright by my team. And the Mei is about to get punished too. Now's about time where we gotta be wary of that Pharaoh. That Pharaoh's getting shots from above.
My god, can we start, please, Priscilla?
We have no hits game, but she's not doing like anything.
I don't see where the Pharaoh is. That's a little bit of an issue for me, because Pharaoh can take me out pretty easily. And by take me out, I do not mean on a date.
Nice ball.
I go for an ult. It's not the best ult, but it doesn't matter because I get my mech back and we're back into shooting, baby. Not exactly sure what I'm shooting at, but it does some damage. It applies some pressure. I hear that Pharaoh though, and I'm really worried. But I'm also not worried and surprisingly calm, because I know that I've got the backup of a really good, you know, a really good, well-rounded team that actually knows what the hell they're doing. Watching out for those Pharaoh rockets. I gotta be really careful, and this is where I take a bit of a foot wrong. I'm about to be punished by a Roadhog.
I'm tapping a filter.
I admit that I screwed up on this engagement, and there's absolutely nothing I can do about it, but that's okay, because in the long run it doesn't matter. What matters is on this next engagement, I'm going to be back with my team. They signal for a group up. They also signal that an ult is charging.
What? You're absolutely right to the hook. You just missed.
I group up. I see that Pharaoh over there.
You're running like
They're using Farm Mercy, a really viable tactic at low levels of play, but it's just not enough pressure to keep us at bay. The coordination at this point of the game is honestly astounding. Ryan goes for another very aggressive charge. Multiple charges he's made in this game have not paid off, so I don't know what he thinks he's doing, but it's just not working. We go for that Moira's in the back there. I don't want to reach her, because we got a jump right up top to giving us problems. We've also got that Pharah to deal with, but I'm staying back. And I'm monitoring very carefully that defense matrix. I get one kill, and it's a healer, and I can't stress enough something in terms of, you know, ultimates, which is that it doesn't matter necessarily whether your ult gets a kill. Sometimes, you know, sometimes it's area denial. You know, sometimes it gets you health back. Sometimes it does, you know, other things. Sometimes it does get a kill, and it kills like 2 healers. None of that is terrible. You know, ultimates have multiple uses, people. Be open-minded. Now here, I waste a bit of defense matrix, but it doesn't matter because I'm helping our sim deal with their DPS.
I need you.
We're pressuring them really, really hard. And would you look at that? The overtimer is going down. The overtime time is down. And victory.
We won.
Please throws me. Play the game.
And that's game. So, first of all, thank you for watching. As you're about to see very quickly at the end here, I become very wrapped with myself that I got into gold. Oh, that's it! But I'm Naomi, and I'll see you next time.